video, and in this, well, more like streamio, but and in this stream, shall be doing episode 2, the Pact. And I hope you guys enjoyed the watching me do the first episode. I'm sorry that with these Telltale streams, I am not as talkative as I usually am. I try not to really talk over the characters much if I can. I'm sharing this in the Twitter sphere. Thank you for the 23 people who initially came into my last stream. I really appreciate you all. I really do. And now, after I stream this on the Twitter sphere, I'll start it. And now I'm gonna start because I just shared it. So, welcome. If you're new, please consider giving this channel a subscribe. I do gaming streams regularly. Sorry if you heard my aggressive typing skills. Let me share this in a few Discord groups I'm in.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on
Hey Cat, how you doing, pal?
sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
And that's exactly how the last episode ended, with her saying, "I know who you are, Bruce Wayne."
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Damn straight I am. Damn straight.
Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham.
Actually, I should eventually put my friend code in my description of these videos for a Nintendo Switch.
You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working together. After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, actually, let me put temporarily.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD Arsenal.
Let me
Those bastards get their hands on our weapons.
This is
quickly turn on my
It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the Arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Warden. I can
Let
handle the
me
Arsenal
see.
call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
1, 2, da da da. Yeah, I'm slowly typing in my friend code right now. 4882 1295 0988 48. There we go. If anyone wants to add me on the Switch, that's my friend code. Wepa. I probably should not have accidentally did that, but through my Switch. But thankfully it's okay. It's okay.
What more do you want?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of you.
Sleep. Sleeper holder, battering disarm.
All over the wall.
There we go.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about
And
done?
if any of you guys send me a friend my friend code, I'll definitely turn on my Switch after I'll turn on my Switch after I'm done with the stream.
It's okay.
And
Get out
I'll
of
accept
here.
your guys' friends code
Thank you.
if you guys got a Nintendo Switch.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
The Batman. Boss, we got company.
Yes, I am the Batman. Fear me. Find me. I was admiring the potential moves too, but to make a decision.
Who are you?
A nightmare.
Based on my phone charge rack.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Uppercut, Bane, disarm, goon. Yeah. I will. Is it bad that I would have laughed if Batman like just jabbed at his Bane's private areas with a gun?
Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint.
Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Yeah, fear me, Bane.
Save your strength, man.
This one is mine.
You know, for a second I thought that was supposed to be like a tiny gun, but it makes sense that it's a venom inducer thing.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
Damn, okay. Oh no, this is gonna be like the Dark Knight Rises.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
I thought that Bane was going to try to like break the bat's back. How would you guys feel if I like at some point re-stream Batman Arkham Asylum? Because I kind of did that with Arkham City and Arkham Knight. I technically already streamed Arkham Asylum like months ago. How would you guys feel if I re-streamed Arkham Asylum at some point?
You alright, boss? Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take you back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
I'm going to suck at that game. Because the mechanics for Arkham Knight in terms of Arkham Asylum for the fighting definitely differs from like Arkham City and Arkham Knight.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim.
Yeah, Waller is going to be pissed that I did not call her the screw roller. I defied her as much as I could in the last episode. I'm going to try and make her as mad as I tried in the last episode in this one too. I'm purposely going to be a pain in the butt to her. There we go.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to like tap it quickly, but no. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I feel like at any point if Batman tells Gordon that he's Bruce
The
Wayne,
mechanic.
he will be fine.
He didn't make it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
He called himself Bane.
Yeah, a
He's
really
loaded the
big
weapons
jock.
on the APCs.
A really
Said they were
big
taking them
jock.
to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards.
I'm mad at myself
You
that I
better
can't find
believe the
my
entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These bastards declared war on our city.
charger
Bane sent
base.
his men to hide the weapons.
Hey MJ, how we doing, pal?
Leave Bane to me.
Give us a second, will you?
Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her.
I will always have your back, Jim.
Thanks, Batman. You don't know how good it is to hear that.
Wait, so after him being mad at us for not telling about
Thanks again for
Lucius
keeping me in the
Fox
loop.
working with Batman,
It means a lot.
now he's appreciating that? Gordon confuses me.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Doing okay. Fun fact, my first son of Batman Tengu died from... Oh, damn.
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Hold on to that anger. You'll need it.
Avesta says anger can be productive if you put it to good use.
She's right.
Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. Forever.
I do not care about staying on that woman's good side.
I'll tell her
Waller
last about her.
is something else.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Wait, can the Batmobile self-drive? Is it really advanced? Basically my first on Marvel and DC heroes, their own origins. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you should be a writer professionally, for sure. I'm thinking about the next game I stream.
Really?
Keeping it under like the whole superhero comic book themed. Since I was talking about restreaming the Spider-Man game, I'll do that because I have the 3 DLC levels.
I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I thought you'd be used to seeing me fly through walls by now.
No one gets used to that. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too.
Oh, nice. That's pretty nice, MJ.
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
You know the one character that would have been in the Telltale's Batman games? Not really much of a spoiler because it has nothing to do with the story per se, but I would have loved to have seen the Green Arrow. He is my favorite DC hero outside of Batman and Nightwing.
Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose.
He did, but I don't know what happened.
I understand.
From
the man died for you tonight, Bruce.
Season 1 and 2. I guess his ear grew back.
Too many have died.
Guess he took part of the lizard DNA, but didn't turn into a lizard like Kurt Connors. I know it's a different company universe, but someone go use that.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm guessing, like...
Oh, good. Thanks.
I don't know what happened since, like, then. So I guess, like, something must have happened between seasons where Alfred lost his eye. I don't know.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail.
Wait, which Ninja Turtle story was that?
Combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's
like, which Ninja Turtle story hasn't been made? Because I know there's been a few that has been made.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Bah.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinn.
Mikey finds the boy who purchased him and his brothers and the pet shop and brings
Riddler's friends
him to the...
as insane and gruesome as he was.
See, that I would love to see that happen. Like a story arc for that.
Alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
I would love to see that happen. Into like cartoon form. Or TV show form somehow. To say.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least
I need to make more Ninja Turtle content on my channel. Guess that my name is TMNT.
Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen.
Yeah,
all witnesses
I know the 2012 show had Hamato Yoshi purchase turtles, but still. Well, I think it should have been totally like the 2003 turtles, because they were bought. The turtles were bought. So I think it would I think it would have been a story like the 2003 turtles should have told.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
I was okay with Hamato Yoshi buying the turtles in the 2012 version.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in.
I have
my cards right?
one of two
I'll let you know
ideas.
most of what I
My
wanna
intro, either
Well, the less you
magic
have to
capo
mingle with his
demons
friends,
or four
the
horse
better I'll feel
transformed
about all
by
this.
magic.
It'll be
Hmm.
dangerous approaching Bane and his people this
I don't
way.
know.
I'll be
Like-
suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give.
They will have to be
performance of a
adapted
lifetime
right to for both to work.
to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
I don't know. I'll have to like
Hopefully the
think for a while
invitation is
which
still
one's better.
open.
Like create scenarios in my
Good thing
head.
You hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Bruce Wayne's a stubborn son of a bitch, ain't he? Yeah, I've practically been a Ninja Turtles fan since I was like 3.
Batman?
So practically all my life.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for
Oh yeah, I
rich
figured
guys.
that because
Guys like Bruce Wayne.
the third Ninja Turtles movie, that's live action, when they went back to feudal Japan, one of the people called the Turtles Capos. So I kind of figured that.
It feels
No, Willie, he's on your right.
feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I am,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce!
Hey,
don't
Cold
mind
Wolf, how you
Willie.
doing, pal? I need help with my girlfriend.
Just messing
Hates
with you.
when I
You
fight,
look like
and
you could
she.
use a drink.
Do you start the fights? That's the question. Cause
John, what about my medicine?
if you start the fights, then she might be mad at you because you're putting yourself at risk. If you start the fights.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people
Well,
need
like I said, if you start
expertise
the
that
fights, hold on,
I
let me pause it. If you start the fights, then that's probably why she's mad at you. Because in a like, there's always that chance in a fight where something bad could happen to you. No matter how good any person is, there's always that chance. And I'm trying to put myself into your girlfriend's shoes for a moment. The reason why she's probably getting mad at you for getting into fights, especially if you start it, is because she cares about you and doesn't want anything to hurt, anything bad to happen to you. And I'm not exactly saying fighting is entirely wrong. But, like, because I do believe if you're defending yourself, if someone's attacking you, like, physically, and you're defending yourself, then, yeah, the fight's, for sure, there's nothing wrong in fighting, because you're simply defending yourself. But, yeah, if you don't start it, and she's mad, then she wants a walking, not a strong man, but that's just my senile. And that's one possibility. Like, if you're not starting the fights, then maybe, I don't know, but essentially she just cares. She cares. I feel like that's why she's getting mad, because she cares and she loves you. And she doesn't want anything to happen to you. And as a friend, I don't want anything to happen to you either. And like Kat says, is there even a reason to be fighting, especially in this case? Because, like I said, if you're defending yourself, if someone's like attacking you, then I can see why you would be fighting. Because you're literally defending yourself. Or someone else if they're like trying to physically harm you. If that makes sense, but if it's not to defend, if it's not out of defense, then maybe that's why your girlfriend's getting mad at you. In time, that is the thing that you have to work on. Like, if you want, here's my best advice. Oh, I found my phone kissing, but here's my best advice for that, because I've been in like a few relationships, and regardless, like if those like, I'm going to tell you from a person who spends a romantic relationships or just like random friendships as well. Roger Cat. If you want your like, hold on, MJ said watch Karate Kid and Cobra Kai and you'll understand better about girls and fighting. Yeah, that I would have to agree. I'll make you this coming right here. Who let the dogs out? But here's my advice. If you really want this relationship with your girlfriend to last, I guess, you gotta meet her, try to meet her at least halfway. Like, I'm not saying don't like to completely change, but there's like some things that you have to like, part of being in a relationship is give and take, right? So if you're starting the fights, then maybe you should hold back on fighting. If it's people trying to like swing at you, that's a different story. But if you're starting the fights, then maybe what you should do is try to teach yourself to not start fights. Cause yeah, like MJ said, it's about balance. Cry is about balance, and sometimes things can sometimes situations, like in my experience, because when I was a kid, I didn't care if I got into fights, like physically or verbally or whatever. But as I got getting older, I kind of learned that there's some fight, like, so there's some situations that, yeah, you can easily fight and get out and beat the person in fighting, but sometimes if you go that route, when you're winning, you're losing. Sometimes the best way is to use words and try to do things more of a diplomatic way than more of a violence way. And and you get that she loves you and she worries about you, and that's why she's getting mad at you, because she worries about you and she loves you, and she doesn't want you to get into fights if you don't have to get in fights. So maybe try to, like, my best advice is try to meet her halfway at the very least. And sometimes that person you're fighting may not be the bad guy, just a victim of a circumstance like yourself. Yeah, so that's my best advice, is try meeting her halfway. It's something that you have to work on, but you gotta find that little balance in yourself to know, okay, there's so many situations where, yeah, I could fight, but is that really the best way to get out of it? Or doing things diplomatically, using my words, is a better way? or is me just walking away out of the situation the best way? It's gonna be like, it's gonna be a blur at times in your life. I'm 25. It's a blur in some situations in my life too. But it's a thing that you guys should try to like look at more, if that makes sense. More of a balance, like MJ was saying. That's my best advice. That's my best advice. Otherwise, you're gonna lose her. Eventually, she's gonna have enough about worrying about you, and eventually you're gonna lose her.
I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
What?
Hey, Jake.
That wasn't me, John. Do you have other people that would want to find you?
I don't think so. Not until now.
Now the Flash Thompson, he probably deserves a beating, but just because you can beat him doesn't mean you should. Oh yeah, he's totally doing the whole great power comes great responsibility, quoting Uncle Ben in the first Spider-Man movie. Which
know-it-all really
still has White MJ's bring up. He does make a good point about that.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting...
Hey, Trevor.
Horse.
How you doing, pal?
That's who you are.
John.
You think...
Did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
Hey, Poe.
I
You think the creator saw Mask of the Phantomist and wanted to do something about the Batman's pre-existing love life interest?
Cold-blooded murder? After everything
How is everyone doing? Hey, Ava. How you doing?
Think I'd do that?
Oh, it's that final place.
I wouldn't have blamed you.
Hey, bud.
Riddler deserved everything.
As I
Why,
put my
Bruce?
controller in.
Seems like you hated him even more than I did.
Oh, it's that a
Maybe
Popo
you
raid. Oh, shit.
Wouldn't that be a gas?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about...
Giving you all a virtual hug for raiding me.
As I recall, you had some reluctance.
Oh, hey, Joker.
And I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really?
I think I have seen the Nutty
Against
Professor.
the church.
I think I have.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because Vanitas is one.
Doesn't seem like you.
Well,
Because
John,
Vanitas
the
is
truth
pretty
enjoy company.
liar
I
to
like
Buddy
hanging out
Love.
with you.
Vanitas. Are you talking about like Kingdom Hearts Vanitas or?
That means a lot to me, Bruce.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, just realized. Okay, yeah.
In fact. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler?
Similar to Buddy?
Yeah, he was
Oh, you mean
kind
Kingdom Hearts Vanitas, okay.
so bad at it and so
Oh, I'm a huge
annoying.
Kingdom Hearts fan.
I thought he'd be
I'm going to stream the Remind DLC soon. Hashtag ruined my day. What did Poe do?
No secrets between us.
Oh, I don't know if I should be laughing, but
I swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
That woman's face. Oh, she ended her
Let's go meet
damn
the guys.
stream early.
Let them know we're on our way.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Hey, Roughneck, how you doing, pal?
Shouldn't have
And hey, everyone who came from
That was your
Poe's
first
stream.
mistake.
I'm kidding, what's up,
It's
though?
gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Will. Let me help you out, huh?
Drive? gonna be
Oh,
calm,
nothing
eh,
much. Just
Wayne?
figured I will do
Don't
stream
sulky.
episode 2 of this.
I got standards.
You take the money, or I destroy you. You stab me, and I destroy you. I suggest you take the money.
I'll take it.
Damn. I think that's the darkest I've seen Bruce Wayne be without his bat suit. And thank you, Joker, for subscribing to me, as I like to say that word.
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm...
And thank you, Trevor, for also subscribing to me.
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
And, are you in love with me?
No. But I hope we can still be friends.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Oh, her. Yeah, my first ever raid. I gotta be, yeah, that was my first ever raid that I just experienced, so, yeah. Thank you, Poe! You're awesome, you're the best!
Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
My hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle.
I can't tell if that's
I bet
Tara
a
Strong.
smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Oh, thank you, Wiz.
That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy.
And from my
even a
cat's
bullet in the
channel,
chamber.
sorry guys for everything today.
Oops.
Hey, don't you worry, Poe. You, regardless of your streaming troubles, you did good at streaming. You are a really great streamer, trust me.
I was telling you about, Harley Quinn.
And from my cat's channel, I shall share Poe's
I knew you guys would
channel.
Sure.
So if you guys haven't done so already, please subscribe to Poe with Tree Falcon. Cause she's awesome.
Wouldn't said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us?
Yeah, it was my
Well,
first
you get
raid.
out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us.
I want to
So
run this.
now I gotta brag about you, Poe. I gotta brag about you, Poe, even more.
You can put me through.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley.
Funny how
Like,
the classic roles of Joker and Harley were swapped in this. Joker was always led Harley.
Show me some of the darkness
Here,
he's got
Harley leads
inside.
Joker on. I know, right?
Get something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
I know, right? That's what was literally my first question
Poor
too. Is
John.
where's her
He
pigtails?
just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself,
Oh, that sucks.
what's Bruce
That-
Wayne
oh, yeah.
want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
And also,
ain't that
I
cute?
shall share
You're
poetry,
sweet,
pose,
little old puddin'.
uh,
Here's the thing, lover
Twitch.
boy.
There we go.
Guys like him
As I try
don't
English,
have
right?
friends like you.
So if you guys also haven't done so already, follow her on
You got
Twitch
that
too. If
look
you
in
guys
your
got
eye,
a Twitch.
The kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure
Guess I'm
as heck
Batman.
can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham.
My father used to run crime in this city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes.
This Harley Quinn,
Oh, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go.
I feel like I like this Harley Quinn better than the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey?
Little man
You
crush?
got the gist of it?
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay.
But who's better?
Bruce.
Arkham Harley or
I
this
want you to
Harley?
know the
Oh!
mutual.
MJ with the big questions over here. This Harley is definitely scarier than the Arkham Harley, that's for sure. And smarter.
Oh my god.
Feel like Joker.
That is the best damn slushie ever.
How is
Suck on that.
I gotta say this Harley because she's
I
a bit
swear,
smarter
it'll make
than
your
all the other
whole
Harleys that I'm
body
used to.
shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, COVID. We're in COVID time, Harley. I don't know where your lips been. I don't know if you have COVID. COVID. I need to do some laundry today. Oh, nice. How is Bruce getting away with hanging out with Joker and Harley right now? Oh, so
We're gonna go get money.
I'll give you guys a little recaps a bit before continuing. So, long story short, last episode happened where the Riddler came back to town after like years of not being there, and was kind of led into this episode where Amanda Waller, being the head of this fancy organization, said, "Yeah, Riddler, he's dead now. I was going to use him as my inside man, but since he's dead, I'm going to use you as my inside man. There's something going on, and since the Riddler is dead now, I'm making you be my inside man. And by the way, I know you're Batman, and so we need you to infiltrate the gang that the Riddler was part of." And so pretty much that's the reason why, because Bruce Wayne is working undercover
A little present.
to try gain Harley and Joker's trust. Well, it already has the Joker's trust, but try and gain Harley's trust and their teammates.
Something called a
Now that I believe, stand
Get
by
it,
your
Harley?
words,
Oh, no,
or
you're on the
they
level. Maybe
and
your
the person
whole
who said
Kingdom
them.
of Gotham shtick won't
Oh
seem
yeah,
so
oh yeah.
absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the Phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump?
So easy.
Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Yeah, I have a feeling that if I keep on going the route that I am going down, Harley's gonna make Bruce in a heartbeat, practically.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
And I feel so... This Joker, I kind of feel bad for to a certain extent. And you guys will see why I kind of feel bad for him as we progress in these Telltale stories.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Goodbye.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Would you believe it? I left my wallet in my office.
Oh, I've been there, sir. You're all set, sir.
I love how this guy just buys whatever Bruce said.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
And that classic laugh.
Rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey.
I always preferred the Jack Napper origins of Joker. He was already a psychopath, and the chemical bath made him worse. Oh, really? Just like the super soldier serum.
I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Just go wait in the car. I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it. You ain't the one in charge.
And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Wow, and Joker's encouraging her. Wow.
Cool, and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go.
In the first adventure, the doctor who treated Captain America said, "Good becomes great, bad becomes worse." Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
That's just terrifying.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Yes. She looks like she has pole kind of stuck up her butt, trying to not. She's trying, and also she's constipated. So yes.
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Yeah, I make those
Bruce,
random ass jokes.
Make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good.
Do I look like I'm talking?
Please. I'm so very sorry.
Boy, do you got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees.
Wait.
Show me what else you got under those clothes. We could carve out some alone time.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do, remember?
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Joker's really
You gotta learn
trying.
to live in the moment.
He's really trying.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, no, Lucius Fox died in the last episode.
Really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts
Wait, so
of
Harley
things
was
and
actually somewhat sane in the first season?
Hey.
What?
Do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
So what is your guys' favorite Batman character?
Friends I've ever had.
Or characters? Now this Harley definitely gives Joker a good reason to want to mistreat her. Still, it's not right, I know, right?
Our secret lab.
Ew, it's
Lucius,
a
you
fill.
are seriously
Oh, I see how it is. hey, mystery.
Like it.
Hey, Eater,
This-
mystery.
This changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
So yeah, all the times you see Lucius Fox
Somehow I
in
was
like
expecting
these
more.
episodes, gonna be a flashback because he died in like the last episode.
Giant crater. I thought this was where your friend.
Oh, you don't know if you have a favorite Batman character yet?
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
See, my favorite Batman character is Nightwing. Who, for those of you who doesn't know, Nightwing was the first Robin, and he later on became
Lock protocol vault
Nightwing.
thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
Harley is still my favorite.
Blown up with the rest of him, didn't it?
Yeah, Dick Grayson is the first Robin, and
You're saying we can't get.
I know eventually I think Dick Grayson got fed up with having to be in Batman Shadows.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
And I think he did get fed up with always being Batman Shadow or something like that. So at some point, yeah, Dick Grayson became his own hero.
Dinner to celebrate.
Left
Tiffany's
Team
first
Bat,
day
if
of
I
the
remember
process.
correctly.
Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Don't know about favorite character, but favorite portrayal of a character is Heath Ledger as the Joker. That was pretty cool. I like his performance.
All right,
To
that's a
me,
start.
Grayson will always be Robin. He's the first and most memorable. Yeah, he is.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class.
I like kind of like nerded out when I saw
Tiffany built that rock herself. Lucius was so
what's it
proud.
I forgot his name, Ben Britt, I think, being the 1970s Robin in the Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths. Even though it only was for like 10 seconds, but still. Hey Reem, how are you doing, pal? And I'm also doing good.
One more partial print should
Oh, that's good.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
There's like so many sirens I am hearing. I am sorry if you guys hear any of the sirens through my microphone.
Clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Agreed. Ledger's Joker was memorable. Even before I saw The Dark Knight, I had a scary dream of him coming at me. Oh, really? Yeah, the Joker, like, Heath Ledger is my favorite live-action Joker. Mark Hamill's my favorite voice actor for the Joker.
There we go.
Just like how Christian Bale is my favorite live-action Batman, and Kevin Conroy will always be my favorite animated
I'm not even sure if it
Batman.
works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Open door. Open sesame! I need some sort of software to mimic fingerprints. Just for the hell of it. No good reason.
Finding ways to help me.
But if Mark Hamill did the voice of one live-action Joker performance, who would be your favorite then?
Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you.
Still Heath Ledger. See, for me, Mark Hamill, like, can you say the Trickster is like a form of the Joker? Because they're practically, like, in a way, they're the same person.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret?
But Mark Hamill will always be Luke Skywalker to me.
What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay,
Ooh.
Bruce.
Oh, snap. Oh, shit.
I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John. Okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion.
We'll see about that, Joker.
Confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now.
Oh my god.
Need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Tiffany.
This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something.
That would be cool though.
Good, you
Being sucked
know?
into another dimension.
Made Mama
That'd be cool.
proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Yeah, this Harley's definitely more scarier than the Harley Quinn that has been voiced by Tara Strong, in my opinion.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still...
Was paying a butt, though.
That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just... tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
Alva is
As for
so
Regina,
awesome.
I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary...
That's something I would say to someone in real life, too.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
I'm still sad that this game came out after Arkham Knight, because I would have loved to have had this the Batsuit from this game being Arkham Knight, so I can beat the bad guys up with the Telltale's Batman. Would have been legendary. Legendary.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant.
With all the smoking Jim's Corden does, it's a wonder how he doesn't have cancer.
Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Oh, that is terrible.
Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon.
Oh, I'm going to be so
this is still my
happy
station house.
to
He's forgetting
be
I'm
a
the one
jerk
who
to
can
her.
make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
Oh my god.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Dang, her staying silent, that's the first.
Come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
Wait!
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to
I
them.
still wonder what would have been the outcome
You're
of
good at this.
Bruce answered the phone
Seems
sooner
like you've already
in the
won
last
Harley
episode.
Quinn's trust.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
You're right. I will. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people
Except
know
he's
the city
part of
better
it.
than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Oh my god. So what do you guys have planned for this weekend?
I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Oh, nothing.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, Batman or Bruce let him himself get taken. I will be at the tattoo shop all day tomorrow. Oh yeah, you're getting yourself a tattooist? If I ever get a tattoo, it will most likely be of a butterfly too. Cause one person that I used to know used to nickname me the butterfly.
Away from home, the end of the line.
One I have planned for Saturday is driving from Scranton to Corbindale for Royal Pizza.
Are you allowed to change your minds?
Could someone get me out of this, please?
I love my pizza, especially ketchup topping pizza. Oh yes, that's heaven for me. Oh, you're getting a sleeve on one. You're getting a sleeve on your left arm, like.
Well, it seems
like a sleeve will like put your like. What does that mean? Like put like your arm's gonna be filled with like tattoos or something?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat.
I don't know if I can get my entire arm full of tattoos. That's going to I'll be too much of a baby.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown
Tattoos on the
bicep.
entire arm, okay.
He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here. What the?
This is actually gonna be half sleeve, so left shoulder to elbow. Okay.
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to.
Oh yeah, I remember this part, guys. I had to do this part like multiple times.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
I negotiated it for $750 because the the artist really wants to make that tattoo.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
What the heck? Hold on, I'll look at the chat in a bit after I'm done with this, because this is the time-sensitive type thing. Okay. Why aren't you happy with Sony right now?
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Oh my god. Who would you think will win in a fight? Bane or Mr. Freeze? If I ever get a tattoo, it's gonna be something simple. The American flag on my bicep, like Jean-Claude Van Damme's guide in Street Fighter. So, like I said, I'll probably get like a butterfly to honor us.
Listen, Bruce.
Someone I like to honor someone that I used to know, like their memory.
Yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you after all the trouble I caused.
They made Final
You
Fantasy
probably noticed I like to stir things up.
10
It's a bad habit.
X
Well, it's
dash
more enemies than
and
friends.
10-2 on sale right
wanna
after I
say
bought it.
I'm sorry for messing
bought Final Fantasy 7.
Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really?
That's how it
You
was with
probably think
freaking
I'm a
Wish
terrible
game.
person, but I want you to understand.
Final Fantasy 7 was free on the
seems
PlayStation Plus subscribers shortly after my brother gave
My
it to me.
business, you let your guard down for a second.
And one other game too, I forget.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck.
The original?
You ain't like these others.
Mm.
Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
So what's in it for me? What's my cut?
What do you need a cut for? I thought you said you wanted to run this town. You play the long game here, I promise you'll get whatever your heart desires. As for what we're up to, all will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day.
Who is this your guy's favorite version of Bane? Mine has to be
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a
Arkham, the Dark Knight Rises Bane. Just because I like
Bring you along.
mocking his voice.
Well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of
A
tea and
shotgun
China?
lunch. Never
You're
heard
trying to
that
get in
before.
my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club. If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You
Bum, bum,
snooping
bum.
around my private life? You got some inside
I enjoyed the
track
Dark
don't know
Knight
about.
Rises Bane
It
until
wasn't
he
exactly a
was
secret
revealed
about
at to once again
talk,
be just
especially
like
when they're out
the
of their
muscle
minds
man
on
of the
meds.
underwhelming
That's right.
villainous.
Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be
I
honest,
can't believe
I'm
Harley
impressed
actually
you found
bought that.
out. Just don't bring it up again.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything.
The Freeze mission in Arkham
Job,
Knight is
health,
really awesome.
soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Oh, the Batman Arkham Knight?
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
What?
That
Wait.
knucklehead respects strength and loyalty.
It's out on PS3 or 4.
And he'll come around.
You mean this game?
He's a man's man.
Oh, Batman Arkham
I
Knight?
don't got much time for all
Oh,
that
Batman
pretty
Arkham Knight is on the
small
PlayStation 4.
Sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say.
It's PlayStation. Came out on the PlayStation 4 and I think one of the Xbox systems. Really fun game. My only criticism towards it is that when the Arkham Knight gets revealed, like his identity, and the ending to Arkham Knight, like the last mission, where Batman faces off with Scarecrow. When you stream it, those like scenes are blocked. I'm mad about that. I'm mad about that. Outside of that, my only like criticism towards the game is the Batmobile. Shouldn't have been used in the Slade Wilson fight. That's my only like criticism of the game, really.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Oh, trust me, that it's not major spoilers why I said, but trust me. Outside of that, if you guys have not seen my Arkham Knight stream or have not seen it, trust me, you guys will know what I'm talking about.
What are they planning to do?
Yeah, without spoiling who the Arkham Knight is, yeah, I was disappointed in that too.
I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
What do you propose, Bruce?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
A full return.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Good luck.
I gotta admit, I like seeing Bane without like that suit that we see him in like the Arkham games.
I can't risk tampering with it.
I guess because it makes him look more vulnerable. Oh boy. So, what is your guys' favorite Batman game if you guys played a Batman game? If that's the question of the day. It's another question of the day, I should say. I can't English right. I can't English right.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Mr. Freeze is okay. See, I always consider Mr. Freeze like kind of like a not exactly a villain, but of course not a hero. Because of his whole purpose of doing crime is to save his wife. He might be a criminal, I'll give you guys that, but I never really considered him per se criminal. I mean a bad guy, I mean. If that makes sense in any way.
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Really? Bane doesn't want... Okay.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him too. Hey Tim, how are you doing, pal? Like, was just like his reasoning for going to crime is like the reason why I don't really consider Mr. Freeze a bad guy per se. More like a criminal, sir, but not a bad guy. So yeah. How are you doing, Tim? Congrats on the 200 subs again, pal.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
That was intentional?
And if you guys want to subscribe to Tim's channel, here's a link to his channel.
Seemed like a safe bet.
At least the one that just passed 200, 200, yeah.
From doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got really lucky. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Oh, only if you knew. Actually, I'm going to take like about a 5-minute break as a bathroom break, because I'm going to I've been holding in my bladder, so I'll be back within 5 minutes. Also going to refill my water bottle, so BRB. And before I go take my break, thanks. Yep, that's one I posted on. It was he even did a live stream last night that I even won on. It was fun. But yeah, BRB. I'll be back in 5. And I'm back. I'll be playing mobile games. I'm matching fruit. Oh, you're playing one of those fruit games. Okay.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham.
Oh yeah, I am quick when it comes to the bathroom.
A reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Well, hey, Cody. Been a while since I've seen that name in my streams. Guess there's nothing else I can really look at without that.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought
How have
some
you been,
for
bud?
when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Boy! I can see your face saying that. I've been good outside of this like little death stare Nemo's been giving me the past like 5 seconds. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do over here, Nemo. I see what you're trying to do over here.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Try and get on my lap, so I'm guessing that's a good. Can you lay down, Nemo?
Please.
Can you lay down? Can you lay down on my lap? If we're gonna be on my lap, can you lay down?
He bombed your building.
Good boy.
Killed your friend.
Good boy.
Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback?
Mama Cody says hi, Nemo.
For revenge. Answer me. or I will break you in
Nemo gave me this look like whatever, and then went back to look at my Batman photo or whatever he's looking at.
Guys like him are interchangeable.
Don't treat me like a peasant, Wayne. You won't like what happens if you do. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away.
Oh shit, Taki mushrooms, okay.
It's all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Wow, Bane's actually make me do this.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
All the blood whenever someone gets hit. Holy crap. I hate being cruel.
Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
But that was the only way I can get his trust.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast there, Moneybags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys, and
wow, he's so handsome and it's nuts. Okay.
I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises.
Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Well, was one of the people who's
grab
cheering
that thing, it's
with his
important.
back towards Bane?
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Joker kind of had a bye moment, I know, right? Yeah, even though he's been crushing on Harley the entire stream. Yeah, I have to agree with you. I 110% agree with you, Cody. My arm right now is vibrating, and it's because Nemo's purring.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
If only they knew who they were working with.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles.
Oh shit.
Service weapons at the ready.
The shit is going down up in here.
Now, Vane! Do it!
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle. Stay down.
Oh snap.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
Oh, hey, Kiwi.
You're not done here, Wayne.
That'll be two, sis.
Not turn my back on you. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Then, seize the cargo.
How are you, Kiwi? Yeah, you should have seen it, because Poe was streaming earlier. And then she raided me. She is officially my first raid ever.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride!
Break out the artillery and
Oh shit.
vehicles.
Damn it. Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you.
That was Wiz and Roughneck were here for a moment.
You make me
Thought you were.
eat concrete.
Yeah, and some other people in Poe's stream too. I was surprised. Like I was like, oh, like hard time not nerding out.
Come on with their heads.
They say warrior's death!
Head off.
Vane!
I should have done Harley. Oh well. Jesus.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
Last time I did this, I chose to go off with Harley.
Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be.
So this is it's a new ending to me. I was asleep when Poe was streaming. I just think she doesn't want me to get there because she streams when I'm at work or sleep. Oh yeah, I think she was streaming Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. I don't keep up with the whole Final Fantasy games to know which one's which per se. Well, not to that level. Yeah, before Harley came,
well tonight,
I think
Wayne.
Bane got arrested.
Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her? We need to get Harley.
It's just
now.
rude.
Impossible. She's dead or in jail.
So we break her out.
And if she's dead,
Better.
Oh, you mean at Final Fantasy? You're so pissed at the whole Sony because of the whole Final Fantasy thing?
Expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now.
we don't have time to waste on her.
But.
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
Something tells me she'll definitely come back. Harley will come back.
Regret this, Bane.
Bane did it in my when I left him.
Have a job to do.
Harley will come back.
This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
Oh, over here, over where you are, piss is another word for trunk. Oh, wow. It's amazing how words have different meanings in different areas of the world.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now.
They Han Soloed the Riddler.
We need. Riddler will open the path to us. Once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path for the right price.
Is the return of the Catwoman? And I think that's the last, yeah. So Tiffany, we left Tiffany worried, and because she was surprised when we told her that her father worked with Batman, and she appreciated that we letting her choose to trust us and convinced her to trust us, even though she was concerned for our safety. And then Gordon is worried. He was glad when we called him to help us, honored to be working alongside him against Waller, and we told him the truth. He is worried that Waller might expose your identity. And welcome back, MJ. Dang, you and 20.7% of players left Alfred sad. He didn't approve of my decision to protect Tiffany by lying to her. I'm guessing that was with the whole try and protect her from knowing that he's Batman. And he was ashamed when he noticed that and he was ashamed when you noticed he needed to rest. And your conversation in the parlor left him feeling useless. I forgot what was said in the parlor, to be honest. And then how did we leave Waller content? Okay, so we left her frustrated when we asked her about to consider Gordon. She disapproved when we called Gordon instead of her to help us. Well, screw you too, Waller. And because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. Yeah, I suppose. That makes sense. Dang, it left Joker feeling sad that he was overjoyed when you pinky swore to him to never lie again. He was intrigued by the underhandled way you handled Willie, but because we let Harley get left behind, he got heartbroken. Wow, okay. And then Harley got angry. We left Harley angry because she liked us. She liked how efficiently you retrieved the key. She was impressed that we managed to uncover information about her father, but because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. Slighted. Okay. And then, did you get Tiffany to hand over the Phoenix key? Wait, there's even people that comparison is close. Okay. Did you tell Gordon or Waller? Did you call Gordon or Waller to the Arsenal? My first time around, I accidentally called Waller. So did you pay Willie off or let it get resolved with violence? So me and 44.2% of players tried to calm down Willie with a drink when he drew a knife at you. 16% of players tried to resolve things peacefully with Willie when he drew a knife on John. 15.8% of players took Willie down when he drew a knife on John, and 23.9% of players took Willie down violently when he put the knife on them. I was tempted to do things the violent way too, but now I decided to do the diplomatic way. Then you and 57.8% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Bane, undermining his rampage. Okay. And then, geez, 95% of people became friends for life with Joker. Okay. So, what I will do is that I will stream episode 3 tomorrow. It's a certain thing I will stream episode 3 tomorrow. Whatever it's called. And then episode 4 and 5 will be on Monday. So I can kind of like extend this a little bit. So episode 3 is called Fractured Mask, and it says, as the procedure to uncover the impeding attack on Gotham intensifies, Bruce navigates his dual identity and his relationships with his new allies. I'm in a meeting right now. I would... No, it's understandable. It's understandable. But I shall end the stream here. But first, before I end the stream, let's see who it might be live right now. Oh snap, Saggy Melons, Saggy Melons. It's live. So if you guys haven't done so already, if you're watching this in the playback, please go subscribe. And yes, I said subscribe. Please go subscribe to everyone that you've seen in the chat, because without those wonderful people, these streams would not be nearly as entertaining as they would have been otherwise. I'll be soon, hopefully. And hold on, let me prime crap. There we go. Before I do share Saki Melons, I have Nemo's channel share Prime Dog for Life's channel. So if you guys want to like subscribe to her, which please subscribe to her, you guys can. Ruby is a personal friend of mine, and she's really cool. And now, also, if you guys want to hop into another stream, which I will warn you, is not a gaming stream, is Saki Melon's giving her thoughts about, says, meet the CFO of it in television. YouTube told me no. So that's the title, so it's more like a talking stream. So, she is live right now. If you guys want to catch a live stream that's going on right now. 12 likes. Jeez. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. 12 likes. Wow. I'm honored. So yeah, I am, if you guys are watching this in playback, again, please subscribe to everyone that you've seen in this chat. Because like I said before, without these wonderful people, my streams would not be as entertaining otherwise. And I'll catch you guys later. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful day. For the off chance I cannot stream tomorrow, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, TGIF. So I'll catch you guys later.